Today we're reading Lamentations chapter 3, verses 22 and 23. The steadfast love of God never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. These words were written during a time when a lot had changed. Things people thought would always stand were no longer standing. The future didn't feel predictable, and in the middle of that kind of moment, the writer says this: "Not everything is falling apart. Love is still here. The steadfast love of God never ceases." Steadfast means steady. It means it doesn't shift when everything else does. It doesn't depend on mood. It doesn't depend on circumstances. It doesn't depend on how strong you feel that day. Our Father's love doesn't flicker. It doesn't run low. It doesn't need to be restarted. It remains. That matters more than we realize, because most of what we rely on in life changes. Energy changes. Plans change. People change. Even our own confidence can rise and fall. But our Father doesn't love in waves. He loves steadily. And the verse says that love never ceases, never stops, never pauses. You don't wake up one morning outside of it. You don't reach a point where it thins out. It continues. Then the writer says something else. His mercies never come to an end. Mercy here isn't a gloomy word. It's not begging language. It's not shame language. It's care. It's kindness meeting you where you are. It's strength supplied when you need it. It's patience. It's understanding. And it doesn't run out. You are not living off yesterday's supply. You are not rationing grace. Our Father is not measuring how much care you are allowed to receive. It continues, and then comes the line that so many people hold on to. They are new every morning. New, fresh, not recycled, not leftover, fresh. Each morning carries its own beginning. That means you don't have to carry yesterday forward unless it's worth carrying. You don't have to drag last week into today. You don't have to solve next month before you get through this afternoon. There's a rhythm to this. Morning comes, light comes, and with it comes fresh strength. Not dramatic strength, not loud strength, just enough clarity. Enough steadiness, enough support. That's how our Father works. He doesn't overwhelm you with next year's answers today. He gives you what fits today, and that's not small. That's wise. Then the verse ends with, "Great is your faithfulness." Faithfulness just means you can rely on Him. You don't have to wonder who He will be tomorrow. He's the same. Steady, kind, present. When everything else feels like it's moving, our Father remains grounded, and that changes how you walk into a new day. You don't walk in alone. You don't walk in guessing whether you're supported. You wake up already loved, already cared for, already seen, already strengthened. That's the starting point. And when you start there, the day feels different. Not easier necessarily, but steadier. You don't need to carry everything at once. This morning is enough. Our Father is here in it. There's something else in these verses that's easy to miss. The writer doesn't say that mornings are perfect. He says mercy is new in the morning. That's different. Morning doesn't erase reality. It resets perspective. You can wake up with responsibilities still there, questions still unanswered, work still waiting, but you also wake up with fresh strength. That's the difference. Our Father doesn't remove every challenge overnight. He meets you in the middle of it, and that changes how the weight feels. When you think about it, most anxiety comes from trying to hold too much at once. Yesterday's regrets, today's demands, tomorrow's uncertainty, all stacked together. That's heavy, but this passage quietly separates them. Morning comes, and with it comes what you need for today. Not for next week, not for next year, for today. That's a kinder way to live. You're not behind, you're not late, you're not required to be 10 steps ahead of your life. You're allowed to take the next step. That's where grace works. It meets you where you're standing, not where you wish you were, not where you think you should be, where you are. And that's freeing, because it means you don't have to prove anything before you receive care. Our Father already sees you clearly, already understands what you're carrying, already knows what today holds. And He doesn't hand you more than you can walk through with Him. There's a quiet confidence in that. Not dramatic confidence, not loud declarations, just a steady knowing you are supported. You are not overlooked. You are not trying to earn your place in His care. You wake up already inside it. When the verse says mercy is new every morning, it means the relationship hasn't cooled off overnight. It hasn't become distant. You don't have to restart it. You open your eyes, and our Father is already there. That's steady. That's grounding. And that changes how you move through the day. You don't rush because you're afraid you'll lose something. You don't strain to keep everything together by yourself. You walk with support, and even when a day stretches you, you're not stretched alone. That's what renewal really is. It's not a dramatic reset. It's steady companionship. It's strength supplied quietly. It's patience extended again. It's guidance offered again. You don't have to carry yesterday's exhaustion into today's decisions. You don't have to predict tomorrow before you finish this afternoon. This morning is enough. Our Father is steady. Our Father is kind. Our Father is present. And that's more solid than most of what tries to shake your confidence. So if you woke up feeling a little behind, or a little tired, or a little unsure, pause there. You are still loved. You are still supported. You are still guided. This morning hasn't disqualified you from anything. It's simply another beginning. You can take today as it comes. One conversation at a time, one responsibility at a time, one step at a time. Our Father isn't rushing you. He's walking with you. And that's enough for now. Stay with that for a moment.